Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm Jim Drastic.
I'm Tiffany Drastic.
I'm Nick Knutson.
And today on The Dangerous Ones, we are celebrating the original resistor, Martin Luther King. We've got videos, we've got calls, and we've got a day of action to tell you about. Let's get dangerous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Martin Luther King Day. Fantastic. And I was getting some clips together for today's show, and I was crying like a baby.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
First of all, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. So great to have you here. Please hit like, subscribe, and the little bell so you get notified each time we launch a new video or go live. If you'd like to call us, you can do so at 503-212-4600, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can remain anonymous. You can also email us at shout@thedangerousones.com. Also, real quick, if you'd like to sign up for Danger Text, you can do so by texting the word danger to 866-877-0037. Well, first, before we get into all of the great clips that we got, how was everybody's weekend?
Good. Yeah, I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
I actually woke up on Saturday morning and my daughter was sort of inspired by the spirit of MLK weekend.
Yeah.
And she said, "Okay, Dad, we're doing this." So we went to the store and we bought a bunch of ingredients and we threw together like 24 burritos.
Nice.
And wrapped them in foil. And then we walked them around to find some folks who didn't have any roofs over their heads.
Yeah.
And
some hungry?
Yeah. Brought some smiles to some people. So that was really
so
nice.
great.
That's fantastic. And let me
Her
ask you
idea.
this. And how much money would you say you spent total to do that?
I don't know.
Less than $20? You know what I mean? Yeah.
20
bucks.
20 to 30, somewhere in there.
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah.
How many people that helped, you know?
I love that was her idea.
I know.
Yeah.
Love you, girl.
Love you, yeah. Well, that's fantastic. I didn't have anywhere near that cool. What did we do?
Clean the house.
I did some work all day Saturday.
Yeah, he worked. That's
I worked.
what he did.
I worked. And then Sunday, we got to relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And but now we're back, and I'm so happy to be back, and happy to be back on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Boy, God, I was putting some things together, and you go, fuck, that's right. I forgot about the whole, if you go to a national park today, it will cost you money.
Right.
Because asshole fucking orange guy decided that he was going to make his birthday.
Yeah.
What a fucking piece of shit. You know
to
what I mean?
just go from times of such hope and promise to days of not so much hope and promise. It's a long way to fall.
Yeah. Hey, also, we've got some phone calls coming up for you guys, and we're going to tell you about a day of action that is tomorrow. Because I think, am I wrong? But tomorrow's the 1 year anniversary of Trump being
It's inauguration day. Yep.
Come tomorrow, we're 1 year down, 3 to go.
Hey. So we got that going for us.
Which is nice.
Which is nice.
This is nice. All right. Well, first of all, we got a couple clips, Tiff, for the I Have a Dream speech.
We do.
But
yes.
let's get that set up and talk a little bit about that day.
On August 28th, 1963, more than 250,000 people gathered in Washington, D.C. for the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, demanding an end to segregation, racial violence, and economic injustice. 100 years after emancipation, Black Americans were still denied the most basic promises of freedom and dignity, while the nation asked them to wait patiently for justice that never came. Standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King Jr. was there to press the federal government to act and to force the country to confront its moral failure. He did not just give a speech. He delivered a reckoning, calling out the cruelty of delay and the unfinished business of American democracy, and demanding that the nation finally live up to the ideals it claimed to believe in.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm going to cry like a baby.
We're going to cry today, everybody.
But it's a good cry.
Yeah.
Mark played the first clip.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
Well, that wraps the show, everybody. Bye.
Oh, God. Oh, thoughts?
Yeah, the influence on American culture to this day of him and just seeing all the shit that's happening right now. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
And to weaponize our empathy against us, that's fucked up.
Yeah. And with everything going on right now, the world needs more Martin Luther Kings today.
Yes.
Thoughts?
The country's never needed to watch these clips more than it does right now, other than back then.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the contrasts between his words and what's happening all these years later. It's very sad.
Yeah. Let's roll the next clip. This is a few moments later. This is another very famous passage of the speech. It's actually the end of the speech. Watch this.
This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, "Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last."
Okay. I thought we were going to stop crying on this show.
It's a good cry.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's so hard. I mean, it's just like, I just miss that America. I mean, I miss, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have words, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's appropriate to, God, we need to be, we need to be watching these every day, you know? I mean, Christ.
It just shows you how powerful we are if we're united.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, greatest speech of all time right there, man. You know, but it is a close second, the second greatest speech of all time with this next one. And it's so crazy how the day after the speech clip that we're about to see, he was assassinated the day after. But Nick, you want to read the intro to this one?
Yes. So Martin Luther King Jr.'s I've been to the mountaintop speech delivered in Memphis on April 3rd, 1968, stands as one of the most haunting and prophetic moments in American history. Near the end of the speech, he reflected on mortality with striking clarity, declaring that he had seen the promised land and might not get there with his people, but that their cause would prevail. The next day, on April 4th, 1968, King was assassinated on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel, a brutal act that transformed the speech into a farewell and cemented its legacy as a reminder that speaking truth to power often comes at a devastating cost, and that the struggle for justice has always demanded courage in the face of real danger.
Boy, isn't that true? This one gets me too. Mark, play this one.
Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. And so just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about prophetic.
Yeah. Right. Jeez.
We're trying, Dr. King.
Yeah, man, we're trying. Yeah. But when you see that, you gotta take all that emotion and put it in. I know we wanted to talk here in a minute about, he was all about, obviously peaceful protesting. But we got to take all that energy and put it into, fighting back, in the correct way. I know you wanted to talk about that a little.
Yeah. I mean, I think at this moment in our history, there's lots of opportunity for things to go sideways. You see what's happening in Minnesota, and it's really scary, and they're shooting people in the face and dragging people off the street and putting them in camps, and this is all stuff that we never thought that we would see here. To this level, and but here we are, and there's they want us, the people, to get violent, so that they can get violent.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like MLK Day is coming right at the right time.
Yep.
Because resistance works best when it's nonviolent, and when it's when we're digging into civil disobedience. He talked about fire hoses and dogs.
Yeah.
And that wasn't hyperbole. That was happening.
Yeah.
And it's people being strategically still in the face of brutal government overreach.
Yeah.
That helps bring the public along. And it's unfortunate that that's how it has to be.
Yeah.
But this is how it's been throughout recent history. You look at Gandhi, you look at other figures like that. Like there's a lesson in here for us, and so just stay peaceful, everybody. Bring Dr. King with you when you're out facing off against ICE or whoever. Bring John Lewis, all these inspirational leaders who've been through this, and we got to channel them as best we can.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's an interesting thing because over the weekend, my newsfeed was dominated by this protester. I believe it was in Minnesota. He was an agitator. And they basically beat his ass and then chased him out of there. And, I got to be honest with you, I'm not judging none of those people at the fuck all because you don't walk into a place like that and start, what did you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? Right. You're agitating people and saying the most incendiary things. Right. He's doing it to get a reaction. Well, you got a fucking reaction. But in the words that you just spoke and in Martin Luther King's memory, ultimately, that's not what you want to do,
It always ties back, like for me, it always goes back to the music, like what you did your Dangerous News break on. We got so many calls on the hotline of like, that's the answer, and everybody just needs to. Remember, it's like back in the 80s when we had the hands across America. It's like, can we like all write a song? Is this like a We Are the World moment? Can we like, is there something we can do to signal to each other that we're all united and to really keep our wits about us? Because level heads will prevail. There's a reason your grandpa said that to you when you were a little kid and you were losing your shit because somebody stole Greenland or whatever the fuck it is this guy thinks is happening. It's just, like you were saying, there's a lot of opportunity here for it to either go sideways or for us to really get a lot of things right this time. And we can do it. I know we can do it. Look how long we've been fighting,
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm so glad we're doing this today because, as we get closer to summer, there's going to be a lot more protesting. We're hearing about, I think, something like 1,500 guardsmen are in Alaska, probably going to be heading to Minnesota and something to that effect. And
Is that where they're going?
They're just going to turn up the notch on the level of stuff we're seeing. And so
they want to provoke you. They want to keep poking you, and they want you to snap.
But we can't back down. We cannot back down.
Because what's going to happen, what could possibly happen? I mean, the man's crazy. So if he invokes the Insurrection Act, can you suspend elections? I don't know. Do you want to find out? I don't want to find out.
Yeah, right.
This guy's fucking crazy.
He's fucking crazy. But we're going to do it together. We're going to get through this together. We had to play those clips. It's just a wonderful, beautiful day to be doing this. And no better occasion to be doing it.
It's hard to love being an American in 2026. And when I see stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah. I do love it.
That's America too.
Yeah.
Like I know it is hard to feel patriotic, but America is Martin Luther King and JFK and FDR, and
absolutely
we have a long tradition of amazing leaders who, who've moved our country forward, and that can be us. But there've also been assholes throughout American history, and that's what's happening right now.
We're in the middle of that. We
survived them too.
We have some calls coming up. The Dangerous News Break was a hit. You highlighted it. We launched it on Friday. The first episode highlighted resistance music from around the country.
It's the sport coat.
Everybody liked the sport coat. But we have some calls. People were lighting up the phone lines on that and other things. Tiff, who do we got first?
Okay, our first call is anonymous from Arizona, and they love the Dangerous News Break.
Nice.
Hi, I'm 85 years old, and I live in Cottonwood, Arizona, and I just discovered the Dangerous News Break channel, and I absolutely love it. And I wish that it would happen all over the country. Get those bands out, get those tubas out, get all the instruments out that they can find, and just keep on playing them. Music is the answer. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
that.
She knows.
Yeah.
She's been here 85 years. She's like, music is the answer, and we have to do it all over the country, all over the world.
Fantastic call. Who do we got next?
We've got one more that love the Dangerous News Break. This is Michelle, and she says music is exciting the people.
Hello, dangerous ones. I just got done watching the Dangerous News Break. My name is Michelle, and I gotta say, what a great idea to do just a worldwide sing-along. I don't know. This was incredible. Can you imagine if everybody was out? Everybody. I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for the call, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. That was Michelle. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're a hit.
I know.
mean, music is a hit. I think.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
good
that. I think that we as a movement have been underutilizing art and music.
11 Films agrees.
Uh-huh. Yep. You guys have always had music drive your work, and and throughout history, like I said on the news break the other day, throughout history, this is music has been something that people have turned to in times of struggle, and I love the idea of like next time we have a No King's Day or something like that, let's all pick a time.
Yes.
Where it's all like 3:00 East Coast, noon West Coast. So that we're all doing it at the
We're all
exact same
singing
time.
at the same time.
Same song.
Love it.
Love it.
That'd be powerful.
Yes.
I love
Call
that.
the hotline. Tell us what song you want. 503-212-4600.
Yeah. That's the comment question of the day.
Yeah,
what
there you
song
go.
should we sing across the country? Should we pick a really good Steely Dan tune? No.
I mean, fuck them.
I mean, you could do worse.
Yeah, right. Okay, who do we got next?
The next call is Anonymous from Michigan, and she's a widow, and she calls frequently, and she caught our live last Friday, and she really dug it.
Okay.
Nice.
Hi, Dangerous Ones. I'm watching you right now, and I feel like I'm at a party. I'm just the widow by myself all the time, but I'm at a party with you guys.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Oh.
No, she's so
Oh, my
great.
God.
I know.
Thanks for coming to the party.
Thanks for coming to the party.
And I get your calls, and I listen to them all the time. Thank you. Never stop calling me.
Yeah. Wow. What a fantastic call. I love that you can hear it in the background.
I
you
know. I know.
And it was like we got done on Friday with the live, and it's like we're energized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
super fun.
I hope everybody in the Danger Corps had a great time on Friday. We're going to be doing it again next Friday.
Yep.
And another huge shout out to Dark Sunray and Digital Drifter for helping us out in the chat. That was a lot of fun.
Really great.
And who is our last call?
Our last call is Suze and Niels from Corvallis, and they've called before. They're a great team.
Love these guys.
I know we do. They're sharing their experience of going to a protest on Friday.
Oh, great.
Hey, you fabulous, dangerous people. This is Suze and Niels from Corvallis. We just participated this morning at 9:30 in a march by high school students, middle school students from two different schools in Corvallis, the middle school in Corvallis, Philomath High School, and some of the college students. And plus some old folks like us joining in.
Like me.
That's right. And it was wonderful. There were over 1,000 people marching from Corvallis High School, students and other people. And they marched from the high school to the courthouse. And at the courthouse, there was music. The kids led it all. They organized it all. They led songs and chants and sang "Fortunate Son."
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
The last time I heard that song in a protest context was 60 years ago, so I have hope for the current generation.
Right on. It was inspiring. The kids did a great job organizing it, and we were glad to be a part of it. So, yay, Corvallis. Woo! And thanks, Dangerous Ones, for being so awesome.
Thank you for the name.
Oh, yeah, and we just liked the news break with music things, too. That was awesome. And I just had an 80-something-year-old woman call me and say she just wrote a protest song and would like me to help her get it out there. So I'm going to help her do that.
Awesome.
Okay,
Love
people
it.
are stepping up. It's awesome. Bye.
Oh.
So the kids are organizing marches. We've got octogenarians writing protest music. Like, we're going to be okay, you guys. We got to come together.
Man, Suze and Niels, thank you so
Yeah.
much for the call. We love you guys so much. Fantastic
I
call,
know.
you know?
Yeah,
I know.
I love that the kids are singing Fogarty.
I know. Me too. I have hope.
Pulling out some
Yeah.
CCR. And then also that there was 1,000 people. 1,000 people is a fucking lot for
That's
Corvallis.
a lot for
You know what I
Corvallis.
mean? Yeah. It's a lot of folks.
Organized by the kids, middle
Yeah.
school and high school and college. Oh, God.
Love
You know,
that.
gives a girl hope.
Absolutely. We have something to tell you about. There's a day of action tomorrow. Nick, what's that all about?
Okay, so this is the Free America Walkout. It's being put on by the Women's March. So
Oh, yeah.
on the 1-year anniversary of Trump's inauguration, Women's March and allied groups are calling for a nationwide walkout at 2 p.m. local time. So, time zone independent.
Okay.
Asking people to step out of work and school as a form of peaceful civil disobedience. The point isn't chaos, it's leverage. Withdrawing participation to show how much power ordinary people actually hold. Organizers are explicitly stressing nonviolence and discipline because escalation and disorder are exactly what authoritarians want, and this is about visibility, legitimacy, and pressure, not giving them an excuse.
I love it.
Love it.
I love it. So tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock local time.
They're recommending everybody just walk out.
And there's, if you go to their website, it's www.freeamera.ca.
Okay.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yep.
And if you go to their website, there are, yes, you can just walk out, but there are gatherings.
Oh, nice.
Happening,
Okay.
and they're like all over the place. I looked for Portland, and there's dozens.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like there's not like a giant one.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't, this isn't put on by the same group that does like No Kings or whatever.
Sure.
But there are a lot of little ones.
Yeah,
Which is
fantastic.
great.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. And
We'll
if you
give you
can't,
the-
if
yeah.
you can't walk out, take a break at 2 o'clock at work.
Yeah.
Go into the
Take a break.
bathroom, just make a little social post. I'm like, fuck those dudes.
Yeah.
Then go back to work. You know what I mean?
I love that. We'll put the link in the description and we'll put it on the screen as well. Again, that's www.freeameri.ca.
Oh, I get it. America.
Yeah, America. Fantastic. Well, listen, what a fantastic, I love seeing the clips of MLK. Love hearing the phone calls.
Stay motivated, you guys
Stay
out there in the
motivated.
trenches. Blue dots looking at you, holding it down out there. Good job.
We just started a whole new week. We're going to have a lot of fun this week. Folks, if you'd like to help us grow this channel, become a member right now. You can do so by going to the main page and clicking join. Also, we don't have a stick around and find out today. So I guess I'll just say until next time, be safe, get into good trouble,
Get into fun trouble.
And remember, we're all the dangerous ones. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.